Yes, yeah, Malcolm in goal. Butcher is going to be out, non-COVID, not feeling good. Um, and that is our only lineup change. Anders Bjork was out last night, wasn't feeling good, non-COVID, same tonight. So we'll leave him out to recover. Casey's in, yeah.
Recording in progress.
And how did Henry came out okay after last night?
He did. He's teeth and face and everything banged up in that area, but he's a hockey player. He's ready to go. He got some teasing today as a result.
That was certainly a tough first game Subban went through in Carolina. I mean, it's almost like a clean slate. What are you looking for from him tonight?
Well, it was a very tough game for him. We didn't help him, and we need to provide some better help for him. Any goaltender. That was just a tough night. And this is a very similar situation. You have a team that is a high-flying, offensive, confident team, and a building that, a team with a long identity, a historic identity within this fan base too. The people go to the game and they're on their way to the game. They know what they're going to see out of the Pittsburgh Penguins, and same with the Carolina Hurricanes. And again, very, very similar in that high-tempo style, quick transition style, and we need to respect that and support our goaltender better than we did that night in Carolina.
Jankowski had a nice play on the one goal last night. Just what have you seen from him a couple weeks, I guess?
Yeah, his confidence is growing, and the practices have helped where he's been able to identify with our expectations as a team, as line mates, as obviously coaches. So he's an intuitive guy, and he's figured those things out to the point where he's playing with a lot more calm and freedom in his game. His read and react is better. Until you figure those things out, your read and react is slower. And that's why I say the practices help speed that transition, where you can get into the zone and just read and react without worry. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it how how we're supposed to be doing things? And he's starting to, he's getting into that zone, and that was a big play. There were 2 or 3 big plays that he made even before the goal to keep the puck alive, allow us to get a line change, and maintain offensive zone pressure. And he had a shift before that. So he was a guy that didn't get a lot of ice time to that point, but he played hard when he did, and that freshness was key.
Go ahead.
Is Dustin at a point where he could maybe join you guys Sunday or Monday on the ice?
I don't know on Dustin yet, because we haven't been home. So he hadn't skated before we had left, and he's been skating now. So I'll know more on that after tonight.
You have 2 guys now with non-COVID illness who are out of the lineup. I mean, just organizationally, with everything going on in the league right now, just how concerned are you when anybody comes down with any illness, and how closely do you have to monitor?
Very concerned, and we were very proactive with both these guys, limiting them around the rest of the group. The first sign of symptom, obviously getting them tested right away, and it's Rochester's had their challenges as well as other teams around our league, and the only thing you can do, obviously very, very elusive thing we're all dealing with culturally, the only thing you can do is work hard to minimize it, and that's our focus, really.
Are they flying home separate, or are they going to be?
They are. I'm not sure what the travel plans are, Mike, at that, so I apologize for not knowing the answer.
And you had your first game postponed today. I mean, this is so fluid. I mean, do you have any reaction? I mean, it seems like you can't have any reaction because 10 minutes later there'll be more news and so forth.
Yeah, reaction or not, you feel for the teams and you have concern. But there's a lot of things that are out of your control, and this is one of them. And again, I have felt all along the league has handled it from where we sit. They've handled it. I feel they've handled it very well. Our guys have had comfort. They've had you talk to Kyle Okposo and the guys that talk with the union, and they feel very comfortable that their voices are heard. So it actually is a really good environment in that way. When they do go on the ice and play, they can play with clarity, which is from the coaching side is what the biggest concern is. You want the players to feel safe, especially when they go into that competition. And I feel that's been the case with our guys all the way along. And because on the other side, I think they're being, respected, and their concerns are respected, and that's all we can do. And it's working from that extent. When the guy does go on the ice and we prepare for a game, we feel comfortable going in it. So the decisions that they make as the league makes to cancel games is okay with us, because what we've seen is fine.
Thank you, Don.
Yeah.
Paul has one on Zoom here.
And if you look at Pittsburgh's penalty killing numbers, they're just eye-popping. They haven't given up a power play goal in a month. What is that, 32 or 32, I think. What is it that they do penalty killing? It's so good.
Intelligent. I mean, they know when to pressure and when to cover, and they force the power play. They outwork power plays. They outworked us last game, Paul, here badly. The third period, everybody can say what they want, that we got barraged. 5-on-5, we didn't get barraged as much as we got barraged when we had the power play. We gave up multiple great and grade A scoring chances when we were on the power play, which changed the momentum and put us on our heels the last game in here. So, our power play meeting, we spoke on that, the need to respect the game itself and work ethic before anything. You're not on a power play until you can back a penalty kill into their position. So you can't. It's a mentality that I think they've won out on, and obviously the personnel after the mentality is very solid and experienced.